What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be talking about what I think makes the best betta fish tank and how you can do it and why you should. First off, I think you really need to think about how much space you're going to be giving your betta fish. When it comes down to it, I think this depends a lot on whether you get a long fin betta fish like this guy here or whether you get a short fin betta fish like this guy here. Because when it comes down to it, I think that a 5-gallon and up to a max of 10-gallon is perfect for a short fin betta fish, but I think that a 5-gallon or even a 3-gallon is even, in my opinion, fine for a long fin betta fish. Because as you can see, this guy does swim around, but he really just stays in one spot a lot more, whereas my long fin betta fish here is constantly moving around, swimming and everything like that, and that's why I'm going to be upgrading this tank in the future. But the more water you have, it's also easier on maintenance because you have to do less water changes, because obviously the larger amount of water offsets the amount of ammonia and stuff that gets in your water. Secondly, one thing that you really need for a betta fish, in my opinion, is something for them to swim through and around, just like the spider would. Even these plants, they like to swim through all the stems and leaves and stuff. But yeah, like the structure is very important. Now these guys aren't really scared. They'll come like right up here if you're about to feed him. As you can see, like he's just looking for food, even though I just fed him not too long ago. But yeah, like they really enjoy having the structure that they can swim through, swim around, even like lay on. The betta fish really like to relax on stuff, and that's why like I try to get leaves with bigger I try to get plants with bigger leaves such as this. That really, the betta fish, you'll see certain times of the day, he'll just sit there and relax on these leaves, on any of these plants. Which that's why you'll see some of the things like these in stores. They're called betta beds. They just suction cup to the side of the glass in here, and I mean, they just lay on them. I don't have this in here currently just because, like I said, I have plenty of spots for him to lay on. And I do plan to get more. And I'd just like to take a quick breather and say thank you guys who have subscribed and liked my videos on my channel. It really helps me out, and thank you guys for letting me grow. And if you're new here, don't be afraid to just hit that like and subscribe, because like I said, it really helps me out to kind of live through here and get this guy a nice tank like this and make it even better. Thank you guys. Another thing that I think is very important to the ideal betta fish tank setup is these live plants here, because they really, I mean, they help a ton with maintenance. They keep the water cleaner because they suck up some of those harmful things in the water that can cause your fish issues if you do fall behind in maintenance. But these plants just help a bunch. They help keep the water cleaner, and like I said before, these big leaf plants, like you can see him down here, he likes to hide in them, lay on the leaves. I mean, they're just like, really, if you're having a betta fish, I highly recommend getting any kind of live plants. And even as you can see down here, like that betta fish was just hiding in that plant. They just like look good. As you can see, this one's blooming right there. But they just help your tank out a ton, and they just look, in my opinion, they look really good. They help it look better. Help it look like it's from nature. Alright guys, the next step is your filtration. And if you look back here, I use a sponge filter in this aquarium because it did not come with any filtration already in it. It was a bare 5-gallon tank that I got. And I mean, this sponge filter is for a little bit overkill for 5-gallon, but it works just fine. It's obviously not taking up too much space that this guy's needing anymore. He is perfectly fine with the amount of space he has. But as you can see, some tanks like this one, they come with this filter built into them that helps them in the back, that's already in there, so it's not taking up any space in the tank. But I think that the sponge filter is about as good of a fish tank filter as you're going to find for betta fish, just because, as you can see, it's not pushing the water around. And betta fish don't need aerators in there, but I think that it's good to have it, that you're not forcing that fish to go up, but that's just my opinion. But really, sponge filters, low flow, it's not gonna push this guy around as you can see, but it still does the job really good. And lastly, the final step that I think is a very important step when keeping these fish is the heater back here. Now this heater here is a top 10 heater that's good for up to 5 gallons, and this is a 5-gallon tank. But this is a step that a lot of people do just skip over when they're getting a betta fish, because they just see these cool guys in the store and they think, man, that's a real pretty fish, I think I'm just gonna walk home with that today. And they just go grab the first thing they see on the shelves and don't give a thought to having a heater in there. Because these fish are tropical. They are from a tropical climate. Now if your house is staying nice and warm, like in the 78 to like 83 degree range, then yeah, you're good. The fish is gonna be fine. Because this heater here only heats it up to 78. That's what it's preset at. But this is a very important step that a lot of people do forget about, because the betta fish is not going to thrive in this tank without a heater. It's not going to be living its best life. And like I said, guys, thank you so much for watching. It really helps when you guys are watching these videos and helping me out. It really helps to support the channel and support me having these fish. Thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you in the next one.